So we're going to talk about a new king. King Miller has risen like a phoenix from the ashes atop the throne in the media capital of the world of Los Angeles, where stars are born. We watched a star born right before our eyes at the beautiful Call-In last Saturday. I mean, what an absolute performance from King Miller. You lose Wayman Jordan. Well, first you lose Eli Sanders, RB2. So Eli Sanders, basically one snap, little out pass, little dump off pass, comes up a little gimpy on the sidelines. Didn't look serious, but did not return in the game. And now we're hearing it's season-ending injury. Heart breaks for that kid. So, your heart breaks for the kid that likely will see the end of his collegiate season. Wayman Jordan goes down kind of just before the half. And he's now, we'll talk more in the injury segment, but he's now likely out 4 to 6 weeks. So then you really have the only running back dressed. I believe there was one other walk-on dress, but King Miller, who we've seen this season sparingly, was the only other running back dressed. He comes in and absolutely dominates. He ends up, for his performance, 18 rushes, 150 plus yards, touchdowns. He's named the Big Ten Freshman of the Week, the Burlsworth Trophy Walk-On of the Week, the Paul Hornig National Player of the Week. The accolades keep stacking, and I assume very soon no longer a walk-on and will be a scholarship athlete for the USC Trojans and probably start receiving some NIL money. If you're an ad company, this guy keeps this up, that's the kid you're going to, just with that name alone. But he's really, Coach Riley talked about him yesterday on Trojan Live and just talked about his commitment, his dedication. Showed up after, being a priority walk-on in 24 last year, and was a little bit out of shape, and then just really dedicated himself to the program, dedicated to putting in the work. And since last season, Coach Riley said he's been popping off in practice. So while we are all surprised by this new star that's been born before our eyes, the team really isn't, because they've been seeing it in practice week in and week out, and the maturation that he's had since being a freshman last year, obviously a redshirt freshman this year. And so you have, what's kind of ironic about this is you go from the thunder and lightning of Wayman Jordan, Eli Sanders, to now the thunder and lightning of Brian Jackson and King Miller.